Happy Holy Day of Obligation to my Catholic friends out there. Today is the Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Peace be with you. I am Paula Cristina Gawat. Please stay with me for a while here at Pathways of Hope. Let us recall that special moment when Angel Gabriel spoke to Mary about Jesus. That is taken from today's Gospel from Luke 1, verses 26 to 38. In verse 30, the angel said to Mary, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. Behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall name him Jesus. He will be great and will be called Son of the Most High." Jesus, Son of the Most High, comes to us. I remembered my cousin's words last week. She said, "I want to grow closer to God." And when I read today's Gospel, I realized that even before we thought of it and say, "I want to grow closer to God," God was the one who first wanted to get closer to us. The Most High God wants to get closer to you. That is why He sent His Son, Jesus, to show you and me the immensity of God's love for us, and to show us the way to the Father. In the Old Testament times, God reached out to the people through angels and prophets, and He manifests His power through clouds and fire, and His presence stayed with the Israelites through the Ark of the Covenant, wherein only one high priest can get near once a year in that place called Holy of Holies. But God was not content with those encounters with His people. He wanted a personal relationship with you and me. And so He gave us His Son, Jesus, who walks with us in this earthly life. Why must we have Jesus in our life? There are many answers to this, but I want to highlight an important reason, so that we might have peace. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. His dominion is vast and forever peaceful. That is from Isaiah chapter 9, verses 5 to 6. But peace is not the absence of troubles, problems, and crises, whether financial, with health, relationships, or governance. But it is the state or condition of the heart amidst all these things. It is not impossible to find peace in the midst of chaos, noise, pain, and struggles. That is when you let the peace of Christ control your hearts. This season of Advent, I invite you, my dear friends, to acknowledge three things. First, that even before you ever thought of getting closer to God, He thought of it first. He wants to get closer to you through Jesus Christ, who came to us in flesh and blood and comes to us still every Christmas as we welcome Him into our hearts and our homes, and also in the daily events and circumstances of our lives. Jesus comes to us. And second, we need to acknowledge that our heart needs to be prepared to receive Jesus, our Prince of Peace. I encourage you to reflect on the things that have robbed you of your peace. List them down if you will, and surrender them to Jesus in prayer, and allow His peace to take over your hearts. And third, let's acknowledge that peace is not the absence of troubles, pain, and suffering, but it is the condition of the heart where it is convinced that Jesus has everything in control. Again, may peace be with you, my friend, and I hope that you have been blessed by this short reflection video. Please like and share to your friends so that many still can join us here in Pathways of Hope.